Hey guys, June here, and welcome back to episode 16 already in Collecting Collections, the video series where we're just trying to finish everything there is to finish. And when we left off in the last video, I was trying to go back through all of the stream that we did on Double XP weekend and clip out my favorite parts, but it turns out we streamed over 20 hours and I had nowhere near enough time to do that. I did manage to get a handful of awesome clips, including this one where my adorable dog Riley decided that she wanted to just climb up in the chair with me while we were skilling, but if you are a fan of our usual stream banter, I would definitely recommend having a watch through all of the video before it gets removed from Twitch, as we had a hell of a lot of fun.
Ooh, nice.
So, yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty much all set with those. Tell him to go ahead and sell any god sword.
Hey, oh, there's the 150.
Hey,
Damn,
nice.
damn 150s.
Damn,
Tell him to
congrats.
go ahead.
It's okay, the link that he sent in your Twitch chat, that video has lyrics in it.
Barbie Girl to
Hang on, I
the
got
Darude
one.
Sandstorm music.
Go for a ride, sure can, jump in. Barbie girl, in a Barbie world, life is plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, understand everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on,
All right.
Barbie.
Let's go party.
That's the extent that I'm willing to
Alright,
do
that was
Dude,
that
that
was
was
good. That was good.
I helped that guy.
That was
Then we don't-
good.
Alright, cool, dude. He's still not gonna get paid.
I hope everyone's satisfied.
I appreciate the balls and the lack of shame and the good spirit. I'm using the mouse that comes with a Mac. What is this called? Whatever.
Garbage,
Apple
I think
mouse.
is what it's called.
I guess, yeah, but that's what I'm using. It's good enough for RuneScape. I don't play any other game.
What you need to do is piss the living fuck of out of those OSRS kids off.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So I can like spend the entire stream seeding out malicious links from the chat and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what you use your moderators for.
Yeah, but
That's what you got us for. You moderate.
dude,
Wait,
yeah,
please tell me I didn't
let's
get
do it.
drunk and give you mod status, Goku. That didn't happen, right?
Yup. You did. It did.
And so we have the capability.
Yay! Finally!
Yay.
Woo!
Hey,
Heyo.
nice.
What did you get?
I got summoning
You got
pet.
the summoning
I'm gonna
pad.
go unlock that
Congrats.
motherfucker. And I was,
Was it
I was,
your
yeah,
dad?
it went to the bank. Fair warning, too many PMs, so I'm not gonna reply to anybody. But thank you for the congratulations.
Okay, so what's wrong with spying on everyone? What are you... Okay, no, I'm okay with the United States government spying on people who are not United States citizens. I'm okay with that. Here's the problem. If someone in the United States communicates with someone outside of the United States,
Then you're spying on an American citizen.
I mean, well, like, so here's the thing though. If I spend an hour doing agility, that's an hour that I'm not doing Virago.
Except you could do Virago with Silverhawk boots.
Alright, fuck you.
That's not a bad point.
I said, are we ready?
No.
So ready.
We are so ready for
Give it to us, Jun.
200 mils
Hey,
summoning experience.
yes.
Yay, or whatever.
There we go.
Woohoo!
Consider your PM sent.
Consider my
Yay,
PM sent.
Junesong. Oh shit, is that the real Junesong?
Totally
Holy
is.
shit,
my
I
love
also
those
sold
videos.
way too many pack X to
I heard-
the shop thing.
They did AOD 24 hours one time.
Did about that.
Oh
No, Mikey,
no!
get
How
that.
did Res not go off? What? I just shoot.
Oh, did we lose Alan?
Yeah,
That drop's
dude,
getting
no.
rerolled to someone
that's
else.
depressing.
Yes, sir. Come to the Papa Base.
You know why nobody's getting drops? The no void helmet. Do I need to make a trip to my player-owned house to grab that?
Yes.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's a meme. You'd have
which
to
void helmet?
watch old videos.
Which void helm? Range void helm?
Yeah, superior
range.
elite void range helmet.
I will bring it.
But here's the
We got
drop.
this.
Here's the drop.
Oh,
Yes!
called it. Fucking hell.
Yes!
Oh,
I called it, even though I
Every
attempted to
time.
call it every kill.
Every time.
We've been calling it for forever now.
Man, you got one last time too, you son of a bitch.
I know.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Nice.
Hallelujah!
Hey, meme power.
Hallelujah,
Meme power.
memes.
Well, Trev, this is awkward now.
Money, 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 money.
Super awkward, man. Both thanks.
Now I'm less upset at Travis for sniping him every time.
Man, where there is a B1 and B2 and you still get a participation drop, then you're doing something wrong and a base did more damage than you.
Hey, bro, look, I'm saying this with all the love in the world, bro. You sound like PVM tech support.
Now that is some family-friendly racism. I have to say, streaming has been tons more fun since we opened up that Discord, allowing you guys to come and hang out with us on stream. If you haven't already, there is a link in the video description to join that Discord. Even if you don't want to come hang out on voice chat with us, it may still be worth joining just to keep track of events and to get your feedback added in when we vote on which boss we're going to do an open boss mass for the first stream of any given month. In any case, moving on, it has been a very interesting week, kicking off Monday with one of the best updates to RuneScape, in my opinion, in a very long time, the Clue Scroll Overhaul. This update came with a bunch of new achievements as well as collection logs that add tons and tons of new content to the True Trim goal, so much so that it's probably actually effectively impossible to obtain now. Unfortunately, this update also contained a massive game-breaking bug that persisted for about 48 hours after the update at the beginning of the week. Basically, this bug allowed you to open Master Clue caskets as many times as you wanted and absolutely flooded the market on release with all of these brand new items. This issue was actually handled very well and quite quickly by Jagex, who decided to manually remove all of the illicitly gained items without any kind of a server rollback. By now, you've probably heard all about this bug through either Reddit or Twitter, but what you may not know is our very own Omni Goku, one of the most iconic members of our Hangout crew on stream, is chiefly responsible for getting this bug addressed. Although clearly not the first person to discover the bug exists, he seems to be the first with the integrity to bring it to the attention of JMods without simply abusing it for selfish gains. Unfortunately, he discovered this roughly in the middle of the night, and so he ended up actually going to bed before Mod Days woke up and got on Twitter, seeing that the bug existed and inquiring for more details. Luckily, I worked the night shifts, and when I saw Mod Days reply to Goku asking for more details, I forwarded my description of what Goku had relayed to me about the bug, and they had fixed it within about 30 minutes. Oddly enough, despite being the primary reason this bug got addressed, Goku was issued a 3-day temporary ban for opening a few more chests than was probably necessary to determine that there was a bug. As of the making of this video, that ban has already expired, but the economy is still feeling the effects of the bug as dyes and other Clue Scroll items are having difficulty recovering in price. In any case, in terms of progress, I've mostly taken this week off of bossing to work on Clue Scroll related goals instead. I did do some more testing with Telos on the new format at work, and although I did manage to complete both of the mechanical achievements, it is looking like Telos is still not a feasible thing to do on the work PC. As a side benefit to all of the elf thieving for clues, I completed several Saren symbols, and one of them hit us the 160 million mining XP milestone. Apart from that, I've pretty much just been grinding out clues to get some preliminary progress made on the collection logs, and so I figure we would close out this video by taking a look through both the boss collections and the clue collections to see where we stand on our progress thus far. Starting out with the bosses, we have 8 titles remaining, and the first of them is Rise of the Six, for which we have plenty of progress made from getting the Insane Final Boss title, but we're still missing a Merciless and a Malevolent Kite Shield, which individually are a 1 in 240 drop rate and should be completable in the near future. Second up, we have the Chaos Elemental title, for which we only have the 2-handed swords from getting them on the Mole and Kalphite Queen and the pet from Insane Final Boss, so we have plenty of Revenant farming left to go there. We also only need 2 sigils, a Spectral and a Divine, to complete the Corporeal Beast title, but given the low drop rate on those items, that may still take a while. Next up, we have the Kalphite King, for which we're missing an offhand rapier, a main-hand mace, and an offhand Drygore longsword, and luckily I just picked up a Kalphite's task of over 300, and so I will probably spend most of this coming week grinding the Kalphite King. After him, we're still only missing the Beastmaster pet for the title, and at 384 KC, we're now almost 100 kills dry without receiving it after the update, despite having several thresholds under our belt. Next up would be Angel of Death, for which we've only received codices so far, meaning we're missing the pet, both weapons, and one of each chest, and although you only need one chest to complete the title, I would ultimately like to complete the collection entirely. Next up would be Telos, and despite having roughly 500 kills as well as the Warden title here, we've never received a single drop aside from the pet. Finally, last but not least would be the Virago title, for which most of our progress has already been taken care of by Insane Final Boss, and all we need now is a wand and an orb. In terms of clues, however, we have substantially less progress thus far. In the general clue reward section, we've got about a third of the items logged thus far, but because of how common these items are in comparison to the unique items from clue rewards, this doesn't really amount to much progress. In the easy clue reward section, we have literally nothing done so far, but we should be getting these through miscellaneous shortly. Onto the medium clue reward section, all we have so far are 3 pieces of the various prayer robe set, and if anyone has any ideas on good ways to farm medium clue scrolls, I would certainly be interested in hearing those strategies. Onto the hard clue rewards, we again don't have much progress here, and none of the 5 items that we do have are particularly rare. Hard clues are of course very easy to obtain through thieving in the Elf City, however because of the 3rd age items it will take some wild RNG to actually complete this section of the log anyway. Moving on to elites, which are pretty much the only type of clues that I've actually been doing this week, we've got a total of 11 items, although the only particularly rare ones we've gotten are the Dragon Cane and a Guthix Godbow. Again, because of the 3rd age items, I think it's a little unrealistic to plan on actually completing this full collection, but it is among my goals, and it is quite easy to get elite clue scrolls through thieving in the Elf City. Finally, last but not least, we have the brand new Master Clue items, for which we've done about 5 or 6 clues and only received one, an Evening Dip Skirt, which of course is one of the ones that is worthless. Again, because of the difficulty in obtaining these clue scrolls, as well as the crazy rarity on the 2nd age items, we'll probably never actually complete this collection log, but it does give us a really nice long-term goal to work towards. Overall, I'm mostly happy that we have a wider variety of things to work on now, and so this coming week I'm going to be doing a heavy mix of both bossing and clue scrolls. Thank you guys as always for watching, and big thanks to Wumpery and Jory for their support on Patreon that helps me dedicate more time to making these videos. This weekend stream is probably going to be something chill that allows us to just kinda hang out and talk, as my girlfriend's staying with me for the next 2 months and will probably make a guest appearance. I hope some of you guys will tune in, and I'll see all of you in the next video.